National Video Game Museum, and I bet it's going to be pretty cool. So we got invited on a media pass to the National Video Game Museum, and Nellie, who sent us the message, is going to tour us. Hope you like the video.
Here in our lobby at the National Video Game Museum is an exploding cartridge. You'll see 40 different screens, each showing a different story. Music videos, commercials, movies, all sorts of things from especially from the 1980s.
I like the cues behind the TVs.
This museum is, it shows you the beginning of the industry, for the video game industry. So you see your consoles, very first developed consoles from the late 1970s. You see games like Pong and board games. And this is actually Giant Pong, the world's biggest Pong.
Oh man, I remember that.
That is too cool.
Is that from Atari? Or,
yeah, it is.
From Atari? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And then here we have the brown box prototype created by Ralph Baer. He's the father of video games.
Very cool.
German-American engineer who developed video games, the very first one. So
wow.
He's the reason we're all here today.
Very cool.
So this is the head-to-head hall. You'll see a mural about 15 feet that was hand-painted by a local artist, Anna Terry.
Pikachu.
Lots of popular game characters. The mural is called The Joy of Video Games. And here at the head-to-head hall, fans can just jump on and play any sort of games ranging from N64, PS2, and your consoles from the 1980s. And this was designed with flexibility in mind. So one day if we want to do a Super Mario Brothers tournament, we can do the same console for all 10 stations and have everyone battle it out.
Hand sculpted specifically for the museum.
The first thing I had was a library showing all the consoles ever made for video games. This is the timeline of consoles. You'll see 50 popular game consoles mounted on the wall, including the 3 new ones like Xbox One and the new Wii, using the giant controller. So you can select anyone that you want. These are all the video game consoles ever invented. So you can push the select button, the purple, and this will show you what the game console was, the name, the price, the year it debuted, pop culture facts from that decade, popular games that were played on it, how much of the system was really sold.
Game Boy, I remember that.
So it's just an interactive way to learn more history about the video game industry.
It was the first.
Wow, yep, I remember. I remember this one right here.
Oh, yeah. This is an example of the third-party companies. For example, Activision broke away from Atari back in the day. 2 of the founders were here yesterday too.
Oh wow.
So this shows the game, the Cube game, on 9 different systems, and you'll see, different image quality, the pixelations, and how all these companies and systems were replicating the game for their system. Office of Randy Pitchford, CEO of Gearbox Software, and they're located here in Frisco, Texas. And this is Randy Pitchford's office, CEO of Gearbox Software. So you see games like Half-Life and Borderlands, Duke Nukem. He created all of those. And just to show, the inspiration for students and children that are interested in breaking into the video game industry one day. This is the evolution of controllers. So you'll see a lot of, dating back to the late 70s and the 80s, as well as controllers we are used to seeing today. And again, all this artwork was hand painted by a local artist from the VFW.
Oh, I love that. Braxton, do you see the different console controllers, how they used to be? I remember that for Duck Hunt.
Yeah, that's a neat one. Then you got, kind of the one for girls that was designed, and this thing, I've never seen that before. And Yeah, I got your duck nuts. This was my very first controller.
Yes. Oh, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I remember that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's so old school.
And here's a rare artifact too, the MindLink controller. It never got picked up in the market, but it was the first take of virtual reality in the 1980s.
Oh, wow.
And I want to say this is one of the only two in the world that they have.
Oh, is it?
So they're lucky to have it, yeah.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
There's an exploding one. See how the spaceship is here? It's shooting the ball. Boom, and hit this one and it completely exploded.
Oh, that's neat. Look at those joysticks, Braxton. Have you seen any of these before, Braxton? No?
I haven't seen a lot of them either.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Which one? The red one?
I've seen all the Sony ones.
Yeah.
And I've seen
So as you walk in, you're kind of entering a game scene. You have Flip, our mascot, here watching over us. He's made up of joysticks and plugs, outlets, all sorts of buttons and gadgets. You'll see your old school handheld games like Frogger. You see the children here that are playing the games. Right up there, the green one.
Now you can try to make it harder.
You probably played Frogger, but it's more like an app on the iPad now.
Yeah, exactly.
Crossy Road. Yeah, I think it is called Crossy Road now.
Nice, yeah.
I played a lot of that on vacation.
And an Arby edition for the Game Boy. When Mattel made it, Nintendo wasn't interested in picking it up. So there's only one of two in the world in the museum house over here. Video games were being made left and right by pretty much anyone. People were selling them, but they weren't making a lot of money off of it. The internet wasn't available yet, so people couldn't go online to review games. And so there were poor quality games being released and people essentially wasting money on it, which helped cause the whole industry to crash in 1983. So this shows a game shop where they have to close down and sell everything for very cheap. And on the right side of the wall came the invention of the home PC. So with internet and computer rising in the industry, it lifted the industry of the video game market back up into a very positive light. And there's information sheets on how you can jump on any of these computers and start playing games and send messages. Though they were a little difficult to handle, so users here will experience that as if they were back in the 80s.
Look at this old Apple computer right here. Wow. Braxton, look at this. This was an Apple computer right here. Oh, what are you playing, Pac-Man? I love this. It's so good for the kids to see kind of where video games came from.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
computers, how they've come.
And now they're so sleek and nice these days.
I know. It makes it so much easier.
It's a great learning opportunity. The bathroom is the last scene of the game Dragon's Lair, where the main character has to take the sword, slay the dragon, grab the key off his neck in the necklace, and unlock the princess who's trapped.
I just love the artwork here.
And this is a mix of hand paint and spray paint. This is just more to exploring what it takes to be a video game developer, letting kids jump on and build their own characters and the levels within games.
That's neat.
All within the Minecraft theme.
You don't like Minecraft, do you, Braxton?
I do.
Will be available beginning this summer. So it'll be available for birthday parties for all ages, corporate events. We'll eventually have programming too. Those are in the works. Also, industry experts will be here doing workshops, seminars, Friday night at the movies as well. So we'll have it available for plenty of purposes.
Awesome.
The game they're playing, there's no sound, so it's more difficult to win the game. And here, there is sound, so it shows you how important it is, and this speed of game systems as well, and online gaming, how slow it used to be, and now.
Okay.
You know, sound and speed being two important factors of video games and convenience for users. We're about to enter the 1980s living room and bedroom. Come on back.
Okay.
This may be a trip down memory lane for a lot of parents visiting the museum today. You got your old school couch, your shag carpet, throwback decorations, paintings.
Even the paneling, the old school paneling.
Definitely in the telephone. Have you ever seen one of these telephones, Braxman? Could you imagine having that phone today? It takes a long time to dial a number, huh?
Yeah, that was before cell phones or anything. See how long it would take just to call somebody? You couldn't just push their name either. You would just, that's when you could actually remember phone numbers. You had to remember.
Going on, retro posters, Madonna, viewer.
Oh yeah. This is the 80s. Definitely grew up during this time. Oh, look who's over there by the lamp, Braxton. Who's that? Gremlin. Gizmo. Duck Hunt.
Here we have a figure of Dracula that was first appeared, I guess you could say, in the popular E3 conference.
Castlevania. I remember that.
And it's available for pictures and selfies with guests.
Oh, cool. I'll have to get a picture with that.
Ralph Baer was the father of video games. This is put together with about 640 Rubik's Cubes by students at SMU Guildhall. And Guildhall offers the Interactive Technology Master's degree, pretty much a degree in gaming.
Very cool. What do you think about that, Braxton? A lot of white, yeah.
Here are the game tokens exclusive to the museum. You got Blip the mascot on one side and the logo on the other side. Every admission ticket comes with 4 tokens and more available for purchase for 25 cents a piece and the old school change machine.
Awesome.
So here you go, Braxton. Keys arcade room here at the National Video Game Museum.
Thank you.
So here we have about 40 machines. You'll see Mrs. Pac-Man, regular Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Centipede, all sorts of games. Maybe a good throwback for a lot of people. Which one's your favorite game?
Pac-Man. There's Frogger, Braxton. Look, there's Frogger. What, Centipede? I don't know.
Centipede's artwork is right here too. Some more hand-painted artwork by local artists. your name on the scoreboard for everyone to see. Welcome to the NVM gift shop. You'll see a lot of great items here that are available for purchase. Vintage backpacks, board games, lots of character items.
And a
That's a big Rubik's Cube.
That is big.
And we also have items custom to the museum, so t-shirts. We have Blip the mascot on one of the shirts as well. These are $20.
It's a mug.
We have mugs and hats, CDs, games, all sorts of things. Right, here's your card, ma'am. Yeah, sure.
See another Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, it's another Rubik's.
You want to give it to your sisters?
And today we have my Pokemon binder. That's Charizard, guys. Primal Groudon. Second, Entei. Third, Absol. Fourth, White Kyurem.